In the shadowy corridors of history, few texts have inspired as much intrigue, speculation, and outright obsession as the fabled emerald tablets of Hermes Trismegistus. Surrounded by legends of forbidden knowledge, advanced science, and lost wisdom, the emerald tablets remain one of the most mystifying artifacts in the story of human technology. A testament to an ancient world whose secrets may be forever out of reach, yet whose echoes continue to shape our understanding of reality. The legend begins with the enigmatic figure of Hermes Trismegistus, the so-called thrice greatest Hermes, whose identity is itself a puzzle. Ancient tradition claims Hermes was a fusion of the Greek messenger god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth, the master of wisdom and writing. Revered as the father of alchemy, astronomy, and medicine, Hermes is said to have lived during the Egyptian Old Kingdom, instructing priests in the deepest mysteries of the cosmos. Yet historical evidence suggests Hermes Trismegistus was not a real person, but rather a symbolic composite, an embodiment of the meeting point between Greek and Egyptian philosophical traditions in the ancient Mediterranean world. Despite these uncertainties, the myth of the Emerald Tablets is as compelling as any lost treasure tale. According to legend, the tablets were discovered in Hermes's tomb by none other than Alexander the Great, or, in an alternative version, by the philosopher Apollonius of Tyana in the 1st century. Crafted, it is claimed, from pure emerald stone, the tablets were said to be indestructible, inscribed in ancient Phoenician script, and to glow with an inner light. Their size and weight defied belief. Some stories describe them as impossibly heavy slabs, others as small, delicate tablets. Yet, despite centuries of searching, not a single physical emerald tablet has ever been found. Only translations, first in Arabic, then Latin, and later in dozens of modern versions, survive, each differing in length and content, yet united by a common thread, the promise of forbidden, transformative knowledge. At the heart of the emerald tablets is a singular, provocative phrase, "As above, so below." This succinct axiom suggests that the universe is structured according to repeating patterns. What happens in the heavens is mirrored on Earth, and vice versa. It is a principle that resonates uncannily with modern scientific concepts: quantum entanglement, fractal geometry, and the interconnectedness of all phenomena. But for the ancient world, and for generations of seekers who followed, it was the key to the ultimate mysteries: the transformation of matter, the purification of the soul, and the mastery of reality itself. The teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus are encapsulated in the 7 Hermetic Principles, a philosophical system that claims to govern all existence. These principles, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, form the backbone of Hermetic philosophy. They describe a universe that is mental in nature, where everything vibrates at its own frequency, where opposites are but two sides of the same coin, and where every action ripples through the fabric of reality. The promise was nothing less than godlike power. Formulas for turning base metals into gold, recipes for the elixir of life, the secret techniques for spiritual enlightenment, and methods for manipulating the cycles and rhythms of nature. Yet such knowledge was never intended for the masses. The Emerald Tablets were, from their very inception, forbidden texts. Their teachings contradicted religious orthodoxy, bypassed the mediation of church and clergy, and offered direct divine wisdom, making them the target of centuries of suppression, persecution, and book burnings. Inquisitors sought out scholars who studied the tablets. Copies were destroyed or hidden away by secret societies and mystery schools, passed from hand to hand in the shadowy world of Western esotericism. The Vatican regarded the teachings as heretical. Occult groups guarded them as the key to human transformation. Despite the risks, some of history's greatest minds studied the tablets in secret. Isaac Newton, whose discoveries would revolutionize physics, translated the tablets and incorporated their principles into his own work, convinced they contained the blueprint for reality itself. Alchemists like Nicholas Flamel and Paracelsus claimed to use their teachings to create the legendary Philosopher's Stone. Renaissance magicians such as John Dee and occultists like Aleister Crowley made the tablets central to their rituals. Even Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, found in the tablets a symbolic map of the human psyche, a guide to unlocking the mysteries of consciousness. The influence of the Emerald Tablets radiates outward through history, shaping art, literature, music, and even modern science. Their cryptic verses inspired Renaissance artists and poets, appeared in the novels of Dan Brown and Paulo Coelho, and were referenced by progressive rock musicians and filmmakers. The principles of as above, so below have found uncanny parallels in the discoveries of quantum physics and systems theory. The concept of vibration aligns with electromagnetic theory. The idea of mentalism echoes in psychology and the study of consciousness. Yet for all their impact, the true origin and nature of the tablets remain shrouded in mystery. Scholars agree that the earliest known text dates to the 6th-8th centuries CE, written in Arabic and later translated into Latin and other languages. The original Emerald Tablets are lost, if they ever existed. Later versions added commentary, expanded upon the core message, and reflected the evolving concerns of the societies that preserved them. The question of authenticity lingers. Was there ever a physical artifact, or was the tablet always a metaphor for hidden wisdom? Archaeological claims swirl around the tablets, hidden in a secret chamber of the Great Pyramid, stored in the Library of Alexandria before its destruction, buried beneath the Sphinx or lost in the tombs of ancient Egyptian kings. Modern expeditions have searched in vain, and fraudulent discoveries have only deepened the mystery. No credible physical evidence has ever surfaced. The tablets remain, tantalizingly, just beyond reach, a perfect symbol of the forbidden knowledge at the heart of the human quest. The legacy of the Emerald Tablets is not just historical or symbolic. It is intensely practical. Across centuries, seekers have claimed to use Hermetic principles for personal transformation, meditation, business success, health and healing, and even for manifesting reality itself. Study groups, online courses, and mobile apps now offer access to the tablet's wisdom, while occult societies continue to guard their secrets. But dangers persist. Misinterpretation, psychological risks, financial exploitation, and religious conflict. The study of the tablets can lead to obsession, isolation, or worse. The peril of seeking knowledge too powerful for the human mind. And so, the mystery endures. Are the tablets a relic of an antediluvian civilization, a gift from Atlantis, or even the product of ancient extraterrestrial visitors? Did they encode the laws of quantum physics centuries before their discovery? What hidden codes lie within their cryptic lines, and will the world ever find the original Emerald Stone? Perhaps the true treasure of the Emerald Tablets is not the artifact itself, but the journey of discovery, a journey that reveals just how complex, wondrous, and unpredictable human history truly is. In the end, the Emerald Tablets stand as a challenge, a forbidden text that dares us to seek the truth, to question the limits of knowledge, and to imagine a world where the secrets of the universe are written not in stone, but in the minds and hearts of those bold enough to pursue the mysteries of ancient technology.